Hey everybody, thanks for wandering back out to the Digital Hermitage. I'm the Hermit, you can call me Hiccup, and welcome back to the Build-Through. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I apologize again guys, my nose still doesn't seem to want to clear up entirely, or at least I sound pretty stuffed up in my own head. I hope that's not translating too much into the microphone here, but again, I'll try to keep the sniffles to a minimum. I swear my energy's back, but why is it the sniffly runny nose? Why does that hang on for days? Anyway, enough of me. I've got another really fun build today. It's not something I've ever really actually built before. It's a little too, well, no, that's the wrong way to go about it. I don't know. I'm just gonna build it, and you guys tell me what you think. I've got a nice spot picked out here. We're trying to keep everything pretty close and connected to the summon stones. I don't know why, but I really like that. I've been having a lot of fun keeping them here. Also having a lot of fun with the limitations, guys. If it's your first time in the build through, welcome. Thanks for coming to check it out. And what we're doing here is we're just kind of progressing through the game like you would normally, and I'm doing builds in those progressions. So I am spawning in materials to make my life a little quicker and easier, but for the most part, we are sticking within the limitations of what we would have at each part of the game, and we're still in the meadows, and I'm having a lot of fun with that because it really makes me pick my spot really well, because I don't think I can go back into the hillside anymore, really, and not a whole lot. Yeah, really makes you think about where you're gonna place your house, how you're gonna set it up, and it kind of makes me build a little smaller, which I like. I also normally I like really tall roofs, but I think we're gonna mess around with some lower roofs, because in the A-frame that was really quaint. I was walking around in that just a minute ago, remembering that build, even though it hasn't been that long. Yeah, we're gonna get into something kind of low roofed and cool today too. Hope you guys enjoy it. I don't really have a name for it. I never really have a name for these things until they're done. I gotta see what they turn out like, you know. Anyway, guys, I think that might actually be a big enough spot. Awesome. Let's get to building. What do you say? Okay, so let's start with the floor. I want to go... Which way are we going to face the house here? There we go. That's the way. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want 9. Let's do 9. Hey! Alright, and then let's fill that in. There we go. Awesome. Doesn't that look great? Okay, so it's a rectangle, Hiccup. Yeah, it looks awesome. Alright, so now we're going to take the corners off. Yeah. Trust me on this one. Or don't. May be making this up as I go along. I might just be doing that. It's kind of part of my process, though, you know. I never really thought about it too hard. Never actually thought about building and what my process was until I started doing this stuff. Alright, so let's connect these now. Always going outside to outside. Yep. And then in the middle. And that is the second angle. So if you've got, you know, line up with these, and then 1, 2, pop. 1, 2, pop. 1, 2. Yep. Looking good. All right. Now we've got ourselves a little diamond house. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Got to pick out the entrance. Have us a nice double door entrance on this one. There we go. Nice. All right, let's start with some walls, shall we? I'm tempted to try and use these as walls today because I've really wanted to the past couple of builds, and I think this is the build that I'm going to give it a shot on. You can build this with a normal, you know, the spiked walls are literally just 1.5 walls tall. I'm almost, yeah, I'm like 100% positive on that. Yeah, I mean, they stick up just a tiny bit above it, but it's not really, you know, and that's where anything's gonna snap to anyway. We're gonna use the beams, and the beams snap just like they would on top of a, yeah. So for all intents and purposes, it's a wall and a half. So if you don't like the look of the stake walls, then you can do a wall and a half, and everything will work out the same. All right, nice and easy. And I guess, you know, it is a little pricey compared to a normal wall, but it's gonna look awesome. I think it's gonna look awesome. All right, let's put some windows in. I've got some cool ideas for windows. But see the problem, yeah, now we're gonna have to put windows in. That'll be, yeah. I don't mind that though. I don't mind it being broken up a little. Let's go ahead and line the hole outside of the bottom, shall we? We do this anyway. This is something I always go back and do. I'm just gonna take a minute and do it real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right, now building up from it doesn't look so odd anyway, because we're going to probably build up these beams on the inside of the window. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to throw in one of these nice and low. There we go. And then we're going to put another one of those on top here. Oh, I can't. Well, why not? That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, I really wanted to keep this shape window on the house today. I really like it. I don't know. I just, and it's big enough to let you get in and out, which I really like in a window. I like having multiple ways in and out of the base, you know. Anyway, let's duplicate that. And this doesn't want to snap up there, honestly. Well, I guess it wants to snap there. Ooh, do we want a whole ring of these going around, guys? That might not be a bad idea. Possibly. I don't think I'd mind that. Let's do it and give it a look. Let's see how it looks. No, I think we're gonna cancel that look, guys. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, and the way that I've got these walls lined up with this kind of like halfway meeting in the middle piece, yeah, the pattern didn't exactly work out very well anyway, so I'll just cop to that as a little failure. But I am going to go ahead and outline all of them real quick. Bring it right back when that's done. And if you're having trouble getting them to snap, you can always start a wall and start it that way too. I was having a little trouble getting them to start on this back wall. That worked out well. I might have to do that for the sides as well. Another two smaller beams to finish it off there. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, actually. We could have probably just built this up. And snap those two. And that should give us the full wall that we're supposed to have. Ooh, if I can find the snap point. Let's get rid of that and that. There we go. Ah, I'm foolish. Don't listen to me. Sometimes I have to work through something for a little while. I should have thought of that sooner, though, because that makes perfect sense. I'm silly. All right, guys, did you see that? Let's duplicate that again over here so you know what I'm talking about. That's silly. All right, pull these two back. There we go. Alright, build up from the bottom. Beam those two together. There we go. That's much smarter. Ta-da! Alright! Now we've got our wrap. Part of me feels like it'll feel and look a little better if we throw in a little bit of this to blend it together and get just a little bit more height. There we go. pretty solid foundation. I like it. Looks very heavy duty. Alright, now the roof needs to go on. Let's build this thing up a little bit. Go, nice and easy roofing, and on those angles the roofs overlap, always blends in pretty well for me. You can barely notice it. It looks fine. Look at that! It's so low. It's kind of low. I don't know. We're gonna make one really tiny here in a minute. I need to get the workbench in here before all my hammers are busted. All right, let's keep the roof going. Yeah, I think a roof cap should work right there. Yep. We're gonna go with the taller roof cap. I think that'll break it up a little bit and make it look a little cool, a little different, but we're gonna run up here and take a look at it. Da, da, da. Taller roof cap. Yeah. I think so. Why not? Why not? Yeah, there we go. Oh, no! Alright, guys, so I've kind of boxed in the end here, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that in just a second. I was kind of experimenting with it myself, so I didn't really know how I was going to do it in the first place. But yeah, it actually came out looking pretty good. Pretty solid. I actually like it. I think we're going to copy it. Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and copy that down here. So, what you do... super easy. Extend this thing one more. Half wall all the insides. Hey! Yeah, there we go. I had to start with the outside last time too. There we go. Get that all the way around. Grab your beams. And in the front, I did one normal beam, and then we're kind of free placing the little small 1 meter beam. There we go. Looks good. And then we're gonna wrap the whole thing up. There we go. Looking good. Yeah, and then small, slight 26 angle down on each side. There we go. Ooh, that sun is blinding. I'm also gonna wrap the tops all the way around. The top of the half walls that we have on top of our stake walls here. Let's go ahead and wrap the whole top of the house. Cool. Alright, now we're gonna go and on all of the angles, we're gonna add in beams, but I like them, like I've been doing this a lot lately. Instead of having the really hard angles, we've been softening it by kind of turning into the corner. I really like that. I'm gonna keep that up. Okay, we're not gonna do that on the front. I actually like how like flat and square the front is while it's facing out like that. That's actually really nice. We're gonna keep it like that. And I think that's everything. I think this thing is wrapped. Looking pretty finished all along the outsides. Oh, you know what? I see a spot where we could do a little more. Hang on. Haha, right here, guys. There we go. Let's get the other side, too. There we go. What do you guys think so far? Pretty spacious. Got a little bit of room. Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna say, if you don't like, I actually don't really mind. Well, maybe I do, or I wouldn't have had the idea. So I'm gonna take these half walls and I'm gonna build everything down another half wall, just to seal it up a little bit more. I really don't want that much light showing through, I guess. I'm a creature of the dark. I like shady spaces. I like to be nice and cozy in my hideaway, you know. So let's seal this. Yeah, let's seal this down just a little bit more. Yeah, it just feels so much more solid suddenly, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. Look at these windows. I really like these windows. And I think they're gonna get trays again, like like the last house, because I really liked that too. All right, could we use another window in the house somewhere? I mean, possibly at least one more. All right, let's take a walk around outside. Yeah, right here, I think. Yeah, that's gonna happen. All right, let's throw one up real quick. Okay, that window was a little tricky. Did not want to go, but it did. And now we have a nice window looking up the hill, looking out at the grass. Yeah, I think that might be it for windows, though. Possibly. Yeah, I think we're going to call it for windows. All right, now we need a chimney. It's the other most important thing. And I think the chimney is literally just going right here on the back wall, guys. We're just going to add on to the back of the house here. Let's go ahead and bust this and carve this out into a nice fire pit, shall we? So I don't know if it's just my imagination, but with the lower chimneys, I always like to not seal them in all the way around, so we're not going to put in a little end square cap pieces like that. I'm not going to put that piece in. Just like to leave it a little more open, give it some room to, you know, smoke out on each side. Let's go ahead and add some of these nice little accents right here. Maybe change that top one to match, huh? That would be good. There we go. Very nice, simple little chimney. All right, let's go check that out on the inside. There we go. Two nice little fires. And the fires reach, not all the way to the ends, which is always a bummer. But that's okay. I don't mind. That is nice. That is nice, having the little campfire right there. Alright, a little more on the outside. I kind of want a little porch. All my houses have nice little porches. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little porch. Small beam. Small beam. Stairs. Stairs. And they'll overlap, but they look pretty good right next to each other like that. I never mind it. I never mind it. I'm using the path tool, not the flatten tool, just to keep the ground the same height there. Yeah, there we go. That looks awesome. I really do want a roof over this porch, and I'm pretty sure we could do it pretty easily. We're gonna go with the stairs here. Line up center with those, because everything else is pretty much it's pretty much center. If you don't believe me, we can do the experiment here. See, it's just like, it's pretty much centered. Everything is centered. We got it all centered. It all works out, because Valheim's building is awesome. And just so easy, so fluid. I love it. Anyway, enough of me. Alright, so I've done this before, and it usually looks pretty cool. Will it work here? Yeah, let's go for a double ridge. This has got to be built right back into the house. I need some more stairs up there. There we go. Alright, gotta build it right back in. Bring it in. Bring it in. There we go. Just for a finished look. If we want to do one more, we may... that might stick it too far. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's get rid of those. And we don't want it coming in that far. Let's just put... Instead, we're going to put these little 1 meter beams. There we go. That does it. That looks good. Do we want to build them all the way out? I kind of do. They do look a little different, unfortunately, the beams on the roof caps and the actual beams themselves. The beams themselves are a little thicker. So I think just for looks, we're going to go ahead and overlap all the way out. There we go. Yeah, right there too. Alright. That looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, so those three are snapped up with the actual, like, outside railing, but we're going to snap another couple onto the actual roofing pieces themselves. The smaller 1 meter ones back here. There we go. Yeah, that gives it a really thick look. Alright, let's finish kind of tracing out the outside here. Slope up. Slope up. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. You could extend this idea a little more and probably make a pretty cool longhouse. That would be pretty fun. And that looks great. Kind of want to see if I can do something about these top pieces right here in the front. Let me build a ladder up and play around for a minute. And then we'll decorate, because this place is pretty much finished. This place looks awesome. I like this little house. Look, it's so simple. You know, that actually looks pretty awesome. And I know it doesn't exactly, they don't meet in the one peak, but it's actually really hard to tell that from anywhere other than right on top. I'm going to leave it like that because it looks really good. I think it looks really good. Oh yeah, that looks great. Alright, just a couple more finishing touches on the outside, then we'll start decorating the inside. Well, all right, everybody. I guess I'm going to go ahead and let that wrap up the episode for today. That's been a lot of fun throwing this thing together, and I really can't come up with a better name than the Stakewall Shack. And I think starting this episode, you know what? All names are temporary. I'll try to come up with some pretty clever names if I can, but by all means, let's have some name competitions in the comments below. If you guys really like this build, if you like the look of it, and you've got a better name for it, by all means, toss that in the comments below. And if it gets enough likes and upvotes, then I will replace this title. I will change the thumbnail. Yeah, we'll make it different. But let's take one last walkthrough. I really like this place. I feel like this is something me and Ember would probably build. I'm really excited for this game to come out in console, because when it comes out in console, I'll probably actually be able to play with my wife, and that'll be a lot of fun. And I think this is the kind of place that we would make together. Just a super simple build, big enough to hold all our stuff. Nice cozy double bed up in the corner. I really like the bees up on the pedestals out here. This is really cool. Although I kind of wish I wouldn't have put one so close to the house, because you can kind of hear it inside. And who wants to sleep listening to that all night? Gotta love the benches out front, guys. I always love the benches. They're really fun. Look at how cozy it is in here. I really like the inside of this. The inside really makes me happy. All my chopped up logs in the corner. Just, I don't know, some extra stuff. We've got our workbench worked into a table in the corner. It just looks really busy and lived in here, you know? Like, I really like this. This is really nice. Nice little wall divider. Nice place for cooking and meals and everything. You know, you could put more chests up here, and I'd probably get more decoration up there. But guys, we're still in the beginning of the game. Still don't even have the pickaxe, and we're working with that. It's okay. That's what I want. We're working with those limitations, and I really like it. This is probably the fanciest bed I've ever made in my life. I don't know why. I don't know why I did this, but I really like it, actually. A nice little dresser over here. You know, this is a really cozy house. I really like the way this one turned out. I hope you guys too. I hope it inspired you. And again, I feel like I've been kind of slow getting all of this up on the Valheimians webpage. I'm sorry. I get distracted filming more episodes and editing together stuff and making thumbnails and everything. And I swear it's all gonna get up there. If it's not up in the first day or two after this video drops, or after these build videos drops, just check again. Just keep checking, because they'll be up there. I promise. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the build. I hope it was easy to follow. I really like this one. I think this one came out really well. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments below. If you did like it and you want to see more, do me a favor and subscribe. Smash that like button. Show your support. Love you guys. Thank you to all you digital wanderers hanging out and watching me and checking these out. And by all means, I've told you before, guys, if you make any of these in your world, do me a favor. Snap me a screenshot. Join my Discord, and throw it up on the Valheim page, on the Vanilla Valheim thread I've got on there. I'd love to see how you guys are taking these and making them into your world too. Anyway, everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys in the next build video. See ya.